live.
And good evening, curling fans. Utica Curling Club channel is here with you tonight to bring you the Mickey Haase Championship Playoff Final. And this will be between the team of Marge Moore and Beth Pepilardo. And we'll try to do some live cutaways as we can, because also tonight the men's ladder, top of the ladder final and the Sims will also be going off as well. And we'll try to keep you up to date on both scores as we go along. We're just about to get underway here in our Mickey Haase Final for 2017.
Mike Kessler here, joining Roger for the two finals here. Marge Moore's team is Carol Jones, Barb Felice, and Monica Spath. Beth Papalardo's team is Donna Caleo, Nyoka Law, and Amy Berger. Should be a good matchup. The Mickey Haase is our middle ladder event for the ladies.
Yeah, just renamed this year in honor of course, Mickey Haase,
who unfortunately passed away. Longtime member of our curling club here, and very beloved member. Monica Spath starting off and throwing up a very nice center line guard. Now it does look like Beth's team is playing with three. I do not see their lead here tonight. Don't know if she's on her way or if they're planning on playing with three. But Nyoka normally the second, just through lead rocks. Monica Spath trying to come around the guard. And just caught a piece of the guard and rolled it in. Just sit shot.
So Marge Moore's team with the Blue Rocks, and they'll have the hammer here in the first end, and Beth Pepilardo's team playing Yellow Rocks here.
Nyoka being asked to remove the yellow rock, throwing a control weight takeout. And she's right on top of it. Barb Felice throwing second rocks for Marge Moore. Looking to remove the blue rock and probably try to roll it into the center behind the guards. A nice looking shot. Might overroll just a little too much. I think Beth will ignore the stone in the back 12 and try to draw around. Claire out there sweeping on her own, trying to keep it off the guard. And they just got by. Nice draw by Donna, ending up in the back 8. I'm sorry, Donna was sweeping. Nice draw by Nyoka. Well, Please going to try to draw down and out-count the Rockets in the back 8. The sweepers are on it. Looks like they're around the guard. Now it's just a matter of weight. Very nice looking shot. Top 4. No, right to the button.
Wow, Rocks are gliding a little bit now, aren't they?
Pretty good for the first end. Normally they're a little slow and lock up pretty good in the first end. Assuming they did a fresh scrape for before the game, and we have 2 nice sheets of ice for the 2 finals.
Looks like it'll be nice and fast tonight. That rock looked like it was almost dead on the top 12. Went right to the pin.
Beth asking Donna to move one of the guards here. I think she's taking a shot at the opponent's guard. She's going to make contact, looks like, with both guards.
And probably hit the wrong one first.
Right. Both of us have watched games with us this season. Sheet 3 on that outturn.
Curls, curls, curls.
Shorty Jenkins would love the curl on that sheet.
Yes, he would. Got a little bit of a dish going here on sheet 3 late in the season.
Maud shooting shot, second rock in the back, but she's got 3rd and 4th in the house. She's trying to figure out a way how to get to that second shot. We're talking about tapping up the stone that's in the top 12, push it into the 4-foot to sit to, or push it hard enough to remove the blue rock that's sitting second. The line looks pretty good. Just needs to have a little bit of weight to move it. And just a slight tap up. Still sitting 3rd rock.
Shot rock looks open though, doesn't it?
Shot rock is open with possible jam into the back blue one. Don't think you can get by it unless you're really thin on it. Slice it out. Don with down weight, and looks like it's really curling. She's on the yellow guard and going to tap up some yellows here. What? Blue is still second in the back. Yellow now has 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
So yellow rocks piling up, but Marge Moore of the blue rocks does have the last rock this end.
Looking to take that out turn shot here, which we've seen curl a lot, and can't imagine this one will be any different. Carroll ends up throwing a guard on the center area. Beth's still trying to figure out how to move that Yellowstone out of the 4-foot. Just looking for a pushback at this point. Try to sit shot, not roll too far. Beth letting him know for sure that all she wants is a tap. She doesn't want a lot of weight here.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that blue in the back.
Doesn't want to lose the shooter. You need that one to stick around.
You need one of the two to stick around for sure.
This has got some curling to do. He's a little out. They're looking out for the possible raise. Looks like he overcurled that. It's going to block the center up pretty good now.
Yeah, back ring weight took the curl right out of it.
And yellow's still sitting one, and Marge is looking to protect it. She could draw around on top of this rock, sit two. Risky if you leave the double. I think she's calling more for the guard right now.
Yeah, I'd hate to open it up as well.
Someone just flew in behind me, but I do believe it might be the lead that we're missing. I think Amy Berger might have just come in for Beth's team, so they'll have a foursome out there. March threw another guard up. I think it's very difficult to get the shot rock at this point. Doesn't look like there's any good angles.
Yeah, it looks like it's behind about 200 pounds of granite now.
Beth's taking a look, seeing if she can line one of the guards up, but she sees there's nothing there. She's going to try to draw around. She's not shot. She'll be a solid second, stopping Marge from scoring multiples and just do the force for one. That shot's off. Trying to get around the guard. Looks like it might rub it. Didn't, but weight's a little heavy. Sliding through. Speed's probably picking up a little bit as they played this first end. Now Marge has scored two, needs to draw a solid 8-foot for her two.
like Beth has the last rock this
Beth,
end. Right?
okay, I'm sorry. Beth has another shot.
Yep. And the hammer assigned backwards here in the first end.
And Marge, I don't think wants to disrupt anything here, and if she just throws a high guard, she'll be happy to steal her one. Looks like a good guard. Really, Beth's going to have absolutely nothing to shoot at here. Over in our Sims game, we have last rock coming from Conrad Law against Dean Kelly, who's sitting 2.
We'll do a quick cut over.
And Conrad got his 1. Beth's going to spend some time here trying to figure out how to get there. I think she has a Haase shot. That's about all I could see here to be able to get that yellow rock out of there.
Even the wide end-offs don't look like they're doable.
She's not even going to throw it.
Yeah.
They're pushing rocks.
You know, there's no jump shots in curling, right?
Oh, it'd be fun.
All right, so Marge Moore steals 1 here in the first end. And Beth Pappalardo playing the blue rocks. I think we have that right now. We'll have the hammer here in the second end again.
And stepping in the hack is Amy Berger, from the famous Berger family of curlers here in our curling club. They've curled here for many, many generations. Her parents, her grandparents, aunts and uncles. Always nice to see the family traditions carrying on. Like a Spath looking to throw up a second guard, set the steal up, or come in behind the guard. And came in a little deeper than they would have liked it. That's going to look to put something in. Top of the house. Amy with a little adjustment to weight. Looks like she threw up a nice shot. It's still gliding. They've got the ice quick tonight.
Yeah, it's already up to 24 on that shot, 24 and a half. So about 24 to tee line. So nice quick ice, and that curled full 4 feet.
Barfleece looking to come throw a draw the same path. Sweepers thinks it's a little light. Got plenty of room to get around the guard. But it is light.
They're gliding, though.
They're gliding. It is going to be tee line.
It's going to go back behind tee line.
Wow. Came out the other side.
Lightning quick. And
Yeah.
went all the way to back 8.
It's fooling the sweepers. They've got to get that adjustment.
Well, it's taken all year, but the dehumidifiers, I think, have finally done their job.
Last week of the season.
Yep. Last week it was good, too. Last Wednesday was lightning quick.
Noka looking to come down to these yellow rocks and push them around a little bit.
This is the big curl side.
Just come to the 2 yellows.
And
Both of them a little bit. One
pushes-
came out.
Yeah, 1 out and 1 back.
Not bad. Looks like she's trying to get her back blue one to count. Most of the time they won't come into play. Just something to trip over most of the time.
Yep, the old trip hazard. Behind tee line, playing for 1. See who can get above tee line first here.
Marge is calling for a takeout for Barb. Yeah, nice looking shot by Barb. Should hit and stick around. No jams. Marge sits 2 with her yellow rocks.
It's either a hit and flop or a freeze here.
Yoka playing controlled weight hit, and they're sweeping it early. And it's curling hard and going to come to the back yellow one if they could stay on it. It's still curling. They got it. We'll roll in front of their other one. They've got 2nd and 3rd in there. Mar's looking to get a 2nd rock in the house. They sometimes say the best guard is 2nd shot.
The best antidote to a lot of opponent stones. And 2nd rock.
Sweepers are watching this one.
This one's flying.
Sweepers think it's coming down. I think it's going to stop T-line area. And they're making a good call there. A little deep still. Pretty even, flat double there. I don't see that happening. Plus it jams all day long.
So mission accomplished, hitting 1 and 2, but behind tee line.
That's going to ask Donner to push the shot rock back that's on the center line in the back of the house. curly side and playing some good ice for this. Weight sensitive. You throw a big weight, it won't curl. This has got to dive. It's trying hard. Here it comes. Just a touch heavy. That weight wasn't bad. Maybe too much ice.
Didn't curl quite as much as it has been there.
Oh.
Well, that would have normally just cranked.
Yellow still sits 1-2. Blue's got a pile in the back 12. But that pile's not going to count too much if don't remove all the yellows. Mars looking to put another rock into the rings to sit 3. Sweeping hard to get around the guard. Just a little rub. But guards up one of the shots that's in the back. But everything is in the back of the house. Beth can draw the 4-foot.
Yeah, you got to go top 4 freeze here, don't you, to get your deuce? I have a chance at it.
I'd like to be top 4 buried. If you come and freeze on the back here, then you just follow them right down and refreeze. Sweepers think it's light. They're on it. And Beth's going to have 4 rocks in the rings that aren't counting. Controlling the 12-foot.
This side's maybe just a shade slower than that path they've been down a few times.
Yeah, they've thrown more of this game on the other side. Very raisable rock where they left it. And there's still paths into the 4-foot. Both sides, you can draw around rocks. While they're walking up the sheet here, a little update on the Sims game. They're about to throw last skip rock. Dean Kelly shooting against 1. Needs to draw 8-foot. Conrad's team did its job, forcing him for his 1. Tom Everson holding the broom at 3rd, and the 2 Mikes, Hurd and Singer, sweeping.
Last rock, second end in our Sims game. Dean Kelly.
Sweepers think it's got weight. Very nice draw by Dean Kelly. Right to the button. And back to our Mickey Haase Trophy game here. Marge Moore looking to guard the raise. Sweepers are digging in to get it over the hog line. And a good guard. So Beth throwing her first skip rock with hammer here, looking for a way to get into the 4-foot. She can draw wide around the outside. We know it curls a lot, so she'll have no problem getting to the 4 if she gets around all the guards. And she's got a path with the out turn also. Smaller path, but definitely there if needed. I like the ice that Beth's playing here. Just important to get out there with the curl that we have on this side. Oh, she's out there. Just looks like a lot of weight coming out of her hand.
Oh, it came down quickly.
It did. Just need to curl a little bit more. Well, now she got 5 rocks in the rings.
That are not
They
counting.
still don't count.
Just needed 4 feet less weight. That probably would have been on the 4.
Yeah, would have caught a piece of the 4 for sure. Would have curled a little bit more, and where it is, if you pushed it up, it'd be touching the 4. Mars going to look to come this way too. I myself would try to get something in the top 8. She's probably looking anywhere from guard to top 8. Keepers are hitting it early. We got a high guard here. So Beth's got to decide if she can get around that guard and touch the 4, or if she's going to come the other turn and try to negotiate the port.
Yeah, this out turn looks easier if you know the path.
Looks like they're playing that. They've thrown some center guards this way, and it's pretty much the ice for the center guard. They're just a little more weight.
Right.
This is hammer rock for Beth. Looking to tie the game up. We'll be down 3. Big shot.
Last rock, second in, Beth Pabelardo.
Danger here. There is a yellow rock that can be raised. And she looks like she's negotiated the path. Got a beautiful looking shot. Got a backer to use. They got to stay on it for the backer. And she got her 1.
And well done.
Well thrown rock by Beth.
Yeah.
6 blue rocks in the rings, but 1 that counts.
1 that counts.
So while they're setting up the next end, Roger, did you get a chance to see any of the Elite 10 curling that took place over the weekend?
A little bit.
Did you hear the rules that they were using?
Well, which ones?
I'd go over some of the rules for people who curl. They might find this very interesting. Of course, they had great curlers there, a lot of Briar teams. They were not allowed to use timing devices. No stopwatches.
Oh, really? No stopwatches?
No stopwatches allowed by anybody on the team, number 1. Number 2, 5 rock free guard zone. And number 3, if your free guard was touching the center line, it was not allowed to be ticked.
Oh, that was new this year.
That was new this year. You had to leave the center guard touching, anything touching center line couldn't be moved until the 5 free guards were done.
That explains why there were so many rocks in play.
So many rocks in play.
It was unusual, and it's also a match play event.
Match play.
It's played like skins, except there's no carryovers.
Exactly. It was just like golf, where you'd be up 1, all square, that type of thing. Very good curling. I was up in Canada curling myself this weekend at a skins game.
That's where we saw it, yep.
And I got to watch it while I was up there.
I was gratified to see that the old guys were doing really well in the preliminary pre-playoff round. So Stoughton and Netowin and Nolan Thiessen, I forget who else was playing with them. All the old guys were cleaning up. They were first place in their pool. They were beating up on Gushu and Laycock and a lot of the guys who just got back from their Briar. So the old guys can still do it. So there's hope.
That's what people say about me.
Yeah, you're not old yet.
Oh, I'll be 60 this year.
Yeah, you're behind me. Means you'll be ready for Masters.
We're working on it.
Up in Canada, right?
Well, back to the action. Clean first end here. Rocking the house, being removed by Monica. If anybody's dying to know, in that Pinty's game that took place with the Skins, it was Johnny Mars victorious over Brad Jacobs.
Brad Jacobs, yeah, I did see that.
Kevin Cooey was eliminated in the semifinals.
Yeah, more open end here in the third end.
Similar things going on in both our games. We've got 1-1 games in both finals here, and wide open houses in the third end.
In our future game, Marge Moore playing the Yellow Rocks has the last rock in this third end.
She's looking to hit a blue. They're trying to sweep to hold it. Looks like it's just going to curl by. And Beth will look to guard a rock that's sitting back 4. Always find ice where there's good curl. It's tough to throw a good guard sometimes. If a little too much weight, it hangs out.
Well, on swingy ice, you have to be careful not to go sweep too much. It just makes it over curl.
And they're sweeping to hold it, and now they're going to let it curl. It's coming. We've got half covered from the one side. Sticks out a little bit on the curly side.
Yeah, just a little more than edge on edge.
And the way this curls the right weight, you can come down and nose this one easily.
You could even roll in. You could roll under.
You could.
The right weight,
yes.
No problem. Just have to have the courage of your convictions in sweeping it. This will move.
Marge's not playing a lot of ice for this shot. I don't know if Barb throws weight. And might be a little out further than the broom, but it might work still, the way it hooks at the end. But they're playing a raise now, it looks like.
Looking to spin off the top yellow, I think.
Made a split, but ended up guarding shot rock. What a rock that's promotable.
Yep, she's looking to put a second one in, I guess.
Weight doesn't look bad, just not getting to the hook. She's a little further out than where the curl is. Starting to curl a little bit now, but should be wide open. They left it as a guard. No reason to bring that in when it's not going to be hidden. Barb throwing the out turn. Would think they're going to be playing the raise.
Yeah, it's a raised tap.
Line doesn't look bad. Just problem with whether we've got enough weight for the tap. Coming in nicely to the rock. Looks like she's got the right weight
Oh,
for
it's
this.
coming hard.
Looks real nice. Oh, went too hard. Overcurled.
It overcurled.
Wow. Weight was perfect. And just an update in our Sims game. They played a really fast end. It was one stone in play. They just kept hitting it out and sticking, hitting, sticking. And unfortunately for the Law team, Conrad hit the rock, but not enough, and rolled out and gave up one steal for Dean Kelly to go up 2-1. That was one of the quickest ends of curling I've seen.
I was going to try to catch the last rock there, and they beat me to it.
Dean Kelly, been curling for many, many years, is one of the quickest curlers you'll ever find. And back to the Mickey Haase Trophy game. Nice guard just delivered by Donna Kaleo, blocking the yellow rays. Marge trying to figure out a path now to get a yellow stone in there. Might have to think about blowing open the front with Hammer here.
Yeah, especially with all those extra yellow counters around. You just need a way to get at the shot rock.
A little combo, blue-yellow combo in front, which could open up the rings a little bit.
You know, just hit that a little bit high side, center line side.
Right.
Roll one rock this way, roll that rock that way. And that one, if you get lucky, it might even take the other yellow out with it, right?
Well,
be close.
She is yellow.
Depends.
She doesn't want to
Oh,
use
you don't want to take the yellow
don't
one.
want to take the yellow one
No,
out.
that would not be a good idea. Hope it goes over the top, I
Right,
guess.
right. But she's calling a draw around. Not so sure if this will accomplish something with the first shot, but she could set up the next shot. Carol Jones delivering third rocks here for yellow. They're trying to get by the guards. Looks like she cleared. And she hit the yellow into the blue. That's not enough. A nice try.
Yep.
That slash shot calls for some serious weight usually. You're not putting a lot of momentum on the rock you're hitting. Yellow now has 4 rocks in the rings. And for them, not counting.
Reverse of last end.
Oh, you love that, though, with Hammer. Getting a lot of rocks in. Somewhere along the line, you get a shot rock, and you drop a big one on them.
Well, I would think Beth would like to get a second one in here to cut down the probability of dropping that big end.
Looks like she's trying to play a tap with Donna Kaleo's shot here. And we got contact for the raise. Just a little heavy. Need to get that one on a little bit of an angle to get that to go behind. Just overcurled a little bit. The extra weight. Straight back didn't work. But it left the guard there.
Still no easy way for Marge Moore to get at shot rock here.
We're going to push some guards around. Hits an outside blue guard into the yellow one that's just biting the 12-foot. Open it up a little bit.
Take at least 2 rocks to get this opened up. Or to get at shot rock, I should say.
And Carroll's offering some advice from this end and blow the front open. Give him a shot at that shot rock. And we got a conference call. March coming down to talk to Carroll. Get on the same page here. Sometimes that's good to do. Still think you got to run the rocks in the center of the rings. Try to open up shot rock that's in the back of the 4 there.
Have to get rid of at least one. Get rid of the blue one at least. You'd still have a path at the back one to force them to throw another guard.
Right. Well, discussion's going down to the other end so they can take a look at it better.
So I think what they want to do is you want to hit this top one right there. And that one goes this way. This one goes that way.
The shooter rolls a little also.
And the shooter will go maybe over to that position, and it opens everything up.
Well, the room is set up for the center rocks. Now it's a question of if they're looking to just peel the blue one off or if they're looking to move both of them. Trying to hit some guards here. They're going to catch the blue one, peel it off, roll their shooter off. Does open up shot rock here. That's going to need to throw a guard now.
Yep, so now there's a path. There's an open path to play this tap back or take out, so a guard has to go along that path somewhere. Or you got to throw a second one in. I think Beth wants to go top 4. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, if you're not lined up great, stop short on the center line. And if it's coming, you can drag it, tuck it in behind. Show them half, might set up a jam on the yellow rock that's in the side 4.
As you skip, you feel a lot more comfortable sitting first and second or first and third than sitting lonely shot rock here. Because right now it looks like Marge Moore is sitting second, third, fourth, and probably fifth.
Beth getting ready to deliver her rock here.
First skip rock, third end for Beth Pappalardo.
And they must think it's a little light because it certainly has to curl a ton. And here it's coming. They're going to try and drag this one in.
They're going to squeeze through?
This looks like a very nice shot, as long as she doesn't go too deep with it.
Going to rub. Couldn't squeeze it through, but it will be second shot. Leaves a double, though.
Third shot. We do have 2 in the 4.
Now there's another one touching the 4. Okay, so third. First and third.
Does leave the possible double. Just the low side of nose. Don't think they can come from the in turn. It's got to be an out turn across the face, just a touch. Can lose them both. Sit 5.
Hit it on that side. Drive it back and out.
Yeah, they needed not to rub the guard when they came by the front there and set that double up.
First skip rock for Marge Moore, third end. Her team does have last rock this end.
Sweeping hard, trying to hold the line here. Yeah, looks like they're going to catch a piece of the guard, hit that rock, and roll off.
Redirected. And now they set second through 6th shot. And Beth will have to throw the guard again. We'll give you a quick switch over. To sheet 4 here.
Situation here, Dean throwing his last rock, does not have hammer, sitting shot, looking to eliminate second rock. If he can flop in, sit a nice 2.
And we'll catch Beth's skip rock here first, and then we'll cut over for skip rocks on sheet 4. Last rock for Beth Pappalardo, third end. That time they got by. That's in a great spot.
That's a beauty. Sitting 2. Marge's going to have to find a way to outdraw them. And the way it curls, I don't think she can curl down to him. If she plays a hit, she's going to possibly jam it.
We'll switch over to sheet 4. This is the last rock for Conrad Law, fourth end.
Shooting against 2. Rock behind the tee line. He's going to try and draw down to it. He knows if he's not perfect, but gets himself into the 8-foot, he'll cut it down to 1.
Last rock, fourth end for Conrad Law in our men's Sims championship game.
Not enough weight to get to the 4th, but they're trying to get in for second shot right now. And good sweeping to get down and cut it down to 1. So, score at the Sims final game. Steen Kelly 3, Conrad Law 1. And we'll switch back. We still have discussion going on last shot here. You haven't missed anything. And while discussing this, talk a little bit about the Mickey Haase trophy that they're playing for. Mickey, whose real name is Marcella Haase, joined the Utica Curling Club in 1957 with her husband Eric. Her enthusiasm and love for curling influenced her family and others to join and participate in this wonderful sport. In February of 2007, the last time the Utica Curling Club hosted nationals, 4 generations of Haase curls were on the ice when she threw the ceremonial first rock. Utica Glengarry's presented Mickey with their first Spirit of Curling Award, and in 2007, the Utica Curling Club Board of Directors made her an honorary life member for generous contributions of time, energy, and money. And we'll give you some more information on that after Marge delivers the hammer rock here.
Last rock, third end.
Shooting against 2. Don't know if she can get shot rock here. Don't think she could hit this and roll in. A little too high.
And you got to be careful. There's also jams.
Well, it's sitting 2 right now. That's still 2. So that's a tough shot here for her not to give up 2.
Right. Hard to get second rock, maybe.
Shots away. Waiting for it to curl. Here it comes. They're sweeping. And unfortunately, she jammed it.
Yeah, needed to run that over the top to hold it, hold Beth to 1. So that'll be a steal of 2 for Beth Papalardo.
Giving her a 3-1 lead. And another note on Mickey Haase while we were talking about her. In 2010, at the age of 91, and most of us I don't think will be curling at the age of 91, she led her team to the Utica Curling Club's Mixed Championship. And she curled for over 55 years in our club. And she was honored on her passing, renaming the Monday night Ladder League of the Ladies to the Mickey Haase Trophy League. And Beth's lead rock came up short of the hog line, removed from play. And Marge going to try to play out to the wings here. Corner guard or draw it into the rings. Beth looking to draw around the guard that was just put up by Marge's team. Coming just a little deep. Marge trying to set the second guard up on the other side. This one looks a little heavy. I think Beth should be able to sweep this one through the rings. Or can just watch it go through, I guess. She's going to look to put another guard up, but not on center. Looking for a corner guard. No, she's changing her mind to center now. We got a second stone. Couldn't get over the hog line. Don't think the ice would be slowing down that much in the fourth end. We've had two hogs. Marge now looking to draw around the corner guard that she has with Blue Rock backing. Good looking shot here. On line to the back one if they need to go that far. Looks like it's stopping in the top four. Very nice throw by Barb. And Beth's going to look to push this one back. Naoka Law set to shoot. Her husband is in the skipping a game of the Sims final. She's got a nice looking shot. They're sweeping to try to get it past the blue one that's in the back. And very well executed. And Marge looking to remove Shot Rock, and she'd like to roll over, get herself lined up with the blue behind her, or even get behind the corner guard. She was revealed control weight at this, so it should pick up the curl and bend at some point. Got to be careful. Sometimes you lose these shots when they hook. And spoke too soon for Marge because it just hooked. The control weight works nicely. You just have to worry about that big hook. You got to sweep it and hold it out there a little bit. Beth calling Donna Kaleo. Throw up a guard on Shot Rock. You make these guards, you really have to sweep them early because they just hook so hard late. And this one's going to hook to the center line. Coming in.
Still gliding on that line.
Yeah, not bad placement for a rock. They still got to deal with shot rock. If they do roll behind, you've got a nice rock to use for a run back.
And they're flying through another end on sheet 4. We'll switch over for last skip rock here momentarily.
Carol Jones looking for the hit and roll here. Similar weight to the last shot and a similar hook taking place. Looks like he's going to catch a piece of the one that just was thrown in. Might go through everything.
Missed the ball.
She negotiated the ports. Getting caught in the curly side there.
We'll quickly switch over to sheet 4, Sims Men's Championship Final. Last rock in the 5th end.
Conrad Law shooting against 2, looking to take out shot rock, or is that his rock in the back? I think he's shooting against 2.
Yeah, there are 2 blue rocks in.
He's looking to hit. Rock that's in the back 8. Needs to stay.
Last rock, 5th end, Conrad Law.
He's got a curl to stay. He rolled. They're looking to see who shot on the sheet there.
We'll zoom in. It's close.
Probably going to be a measure. We'll update you when they figure out who shot there. In the meantime, we'll take you back to our main game. Carol Jones trying to throw a similar type of shot here that she's been throwing. They know it hooks. They do have the measuring stick out on sheet 4. We're in the Sims final. We'll update you on that score. And the sweepers are yelling more weight, but it'll still hook once it gets into that, what's the hog line? Trying to come now. Cleared the guard by a lot, just didn't finish hard. Slides on by, and Beth has got them in a whole world of trouble here. And the update on sheet 4, Conrad Law was able to stick around for his 1. And after 5, we have a 3-2 score in favor of Dean Kelly, who does have hammer in the 6th.
Don't need to guard the center one here, do you?
No,
that rock's in a great spot.
That's in a great spot.
Got to guard the one on the side of the 4-foot.
I think I would come draw around the outside there. Don't touch the guard. And bite top 12 and block that path. Yeah, they can't do any scoring hitting the center stone. So Beth's up, trying to throw a center line guard. Sitting 3 right now. And this is the curly side. This looks like it's got rings written all over it. Oh, coming down. And another center guard. Right now, Marge is looking for a way to get in to be shot with her first shot. Marge looking for the best shot she can make to possibly end up Shot Rock. Look to draw around, try and get on top of Shot Rock. Don't know if she can. If you come close to that guard, there's no reason why you can't get into the forefoot and be shot.
It's a pretty high guard. I think you come by tight. You've got plenty of room.
You can slide right by the 3 guards. They're lined up right in order to curl by them. A big shot here for Marge. If she doesn't make it here, I think Beth will probably take this side away.
First rock, fourth in for Marge Moore. Her team has the last rock.
They're sweeping. They need to be tight to the guard when they come by it, and it's coming towards it now. She's tight to it. Now it's a matter of weight. Her line's great.
Want to catch
she got a piece. Beautiful shot by Marge. But here's where Beth's got the ability of running the blue rock back into it. You can't tap because the weight won't let you get through those guards, it looks like. Well, you might be able to. It is a port there to get through. That's looking at it, trying to decide what weight you'd like to throw at it.
Curly side. If you throw too little weight, I'm not sure the port's wide enough.
Yeah, I'd want to throw hack. Right?
Hack
weight.
bumper down, yeah.
Well, we have another league after this league. It's 8 o'clock, and whoever's playing on sheet 3 probably isn't going to be very happy about their situation. We're playing the 4th end here. Our other final game, which started at the same time, is middle of their 6th end. And it is for their championship. It's going to be tough to ask them to leave the ice. Beth up to throw her last shot. She's playing. I do believe she's going to try and push up the blue rock that's sitting on center line. Top 8. They don't need to remove the yellow rock. They just need to push it back to it.
Doesn't look bad.
It's coming through the hole. They let it over
It
curl.
over curled. It's going to go for shot though. It's
Yeah,
going to
went
go
for
for shot.
Beautiful shot. Swept that a little bit. She could have been on the nose of it.
Right.
It is removable. But it was a beautiful shot. Yeah. Mars going to try and come the other turn here. Should run a little straighter with the curl being stronger the other way. Going to lose her back yellow rock.
You want to make sure that shooter stays around.
Right. She's off, but this has got to curl a ton.
She's going to crash the high guard.
Crashing the guard. Steal a 1. Marge made a great first shot to force that issue, but and at the end of 4 ends, it's 4-1 in favor of Beth Papalardo. And we're down to skip rocks on sheet 4. Conrad's first without hammer, sitting 1 in the 4-foot behind a guard.
Conrad's first. He's down 1 without hammer. In the 6th end with his first skip rock.
Right now, Dean only has an open draw. Can't remove shot rock with the hit unless he does a run back. He's got to use Conrad Stone for that run back. Conrad's probably going to look to take away that draw path. Conrad's a little light. Dean has that opportunity now to draw the 4-foot. Get behind some guards that are up there. Dean Kelly playing his 7th game of the season. Didn't curl the first half. Played 5 games to start the ladder competition here, and then went to Korea for 5 weeks to do Olympic preparation work for next year's Olympics. He's in charge of statisticians out there. Came back and played his 6th game last week to get himself into a tie here for the Sims playoffs. He's the best once-a-week curler I've ever met. Draw is just a little deep here on this one. Got to practice. He does not have hammer here. This is hammer shot now for Conrad.
No,
Conrad
does not have hammer.
Right.
Dean's got to hammer this in.
That was practice for Dean for his next shot. Conrad's going to look to take this away a little bit better right now.
Opportunity for Conrad to cut off his draw path.
Myself would love to see him draw top 4. Just don't want to set a double up with that because Dean does have 2 rocks in. He's got more weight on this one. He was light on the first one. Now he's yelling for line right now. Wants to make sure he gets by the guards.
It's not heavy.
He's on the guards. A little bounce to try to take away the draw path, but it's still wide open.
So the draw's there for Dean with his last stone.
He just threw it, so he's going to try it again. Needs to make a little adjustment. Sweepers have seen it. They should have a good idea what they're looking for. And Kelly with skip rock here.
Last rock, 6th end.
Big shot here to go up 2 and the end of 6 or be all tied up. Got a line call from the 3rd. Looks like we're on the guard. Steal a 1. We got a tie game at the end of 6. Back to our feature game. Got some stones in play here. Beth sitting 2. March sitting 3rd and 4th. Marge going to ask Barb Felice to remove stones on center line. Barb looked like it's over curling on her. Going to get a piece of her own rock, but might take the blue one out after it hits it. I just pushed it to the back of the 4-foot. Beth still sitting 2. Looking to guard shot rock. Galore trying to guard up shot rock right now. Sweeper's trying to carry it along. It's in the hook. And guarding it, but with the curlers here, they certainly could get down to shot rock. Not a tight guard.
Yeah, it's not overbeared, it's just behind.
The way it curls, you have no problem getting to this rock.
And the guard is very high.
And Sweeper's sweeping, trying to get around the guard. Looks like they barred that. Now it's just a matter of weight to the back one. They're trying to drag it.
Yeah, it's going to be light and it's going to overcurl.
Yep. Takes away the run back possibility. It just cornered the other yellow rock. Beth is worried about those 2 rocks and wants to throw a guard up on them. Don't know if she really needs to guard that. Still think they could draw around the yellow rocks.
Yeah, the angle raise there would be very tough. Not even sure you can get by.
And Donna down here is telling you to look at a different angle of what's going on. Beth still likes the guard on top of the 2 yellows. Donna's got a good-looking guard coming down. Going to block up the path to the yellows. That certainly eliminates any chance of using the yellows right now. And I don't know if Marge is going to at this point. She still needs to draw around. Needs to generate some offense here. Shot rock is just behind T-line.
I think there's room to draw.
Yeah, I like the corner freeze.
To it.
Yeah, just corner freeze it. See, a lot of yellow in the rings again. This blue rock's starting to get a little lonely. Sweepers are trying to drag it down. The line looks really good. We're trying to beat it down there, but we think we got another one that's a little short. Could be slowing up in that slide path. They're not gliding like they were earlier in the game. Now Beth's going to look to take away the draw from this side. Beth's doing a nice job figuring out the ice here and playing a lot of ice for the big curl. Donna's got a guard, but not really stopping it. It's like that one to be 2 feet over. Block the draw. But the scoring area keeps closing up little by little. Marge has got to get one in there before it's totally gone.
Yeah, the brooms have to get a little bit wider each time.
Carol Jones throwing her last third rock, trying to get around the guards. The line looks really good, it's just a matter of weight now. Sweepers are off it.
Going sideways.
Line's good, just has to stop. It's going to go back 8. Back 12. Second shot, but
there are a lot of second shots.
A lot of second shots. At this point, yellow is sitting second and third. Blue in the back looks fourth. Beth looking to guard up that path that they just used. Going out a little wider.
If you bury this top 4, it'll be hard for Marge to score.
Really hard. Don't know if she's looking to throw guard or if she's looking to come in. And Beth's first shot. Sweepers are sweeping hard to try to hold it for line. Looks like they're by. They're just throwing the guard, though. They're not trying to sweep it deep.
There is room to draw around, though.
Yep, still got room. Just little by little, it closes up.
Yeah, a little bit wider.
Half a rock at a time. Certainly no run backs, it looks like. Everything's all tied up.
Yeah, bad angles everywhere.
This is Marge's first rock. Looking to get in there. Needs to be touching a piece of the button area to be shot. And Marge's first skip shot off. Sweeping for line here, but they're yelling. It's got a lot of weight, the sweepers. And a little too much weight there back of the house. Beth's got one more chance to close up this path. Or draw around. Beth's getting that idea in her head to come around now. She's pointing to the 8 foot. Sit 2.
Down to skip rocks on sheet 4 in our men's game.
Conrad Law with his shot here, looking to remove second shot. He'd like to hit and roll away from this area. Yeah, nice shot by Conrad. Sitting 2. Looks like shot rock. Might be a touch exposed, but tough to stay if you're going to throw any kind of weight at it. See half of it. Throw some down weight at it, he could stay. Dean Kelly's first rock has hammer in a tie game. Conrad sitting 2. Dean throwing a control weight shot. Not able to remove the rock, but got it off of the button area. Dean's going to be forced to his 1 when he gets up to shoot. Be tough for Conrad to cut down both sides of the draw path to the 4 foot. Conrad shot in the back 8. Not sure who second is there. In our feature game, Marge Moore is throwing her last rock, looking to grab a piece of the button here. Her shot's away and needs a piece of the button to score her 1. She's got room right now. Got to throw a ton from here. And the weight's still too heavy. Another steal of 1. For Beth Papalardo to go up 5-1 at the end of 5. Conrad looking probably to get around the center guard and grab a piece of the 4. Make Dean may have a tougher draw from the other side. One thing you want to do here is not be deep and allow you, Dean and out, to come draw down to you. Sweepers yelled light on Conrad's shot. They're by the guard. Going to bury behind it. Question how deep it goes. He came up a little short. Looks like Conrad's sitting one. I don't know if Dean's got any chance of getting the shot rock and staying. It looks difficult. Could punch it out for his one. He could draw for his one. He could hit that one and stay. Looks like he's going to draw. They're going to catch a piece of the forefoot for his one here.
I think Conrad's actually sitting two, just from our overhead.
Getting overhead?
Yeah. So I think Dean's really forced to draw for one here.
Right. Sweepers are looking at it. Got a line call now, trying to get around the center guard that Conrad just put there. And he bumped into that one. It's like a steal of two for Conrad. I'll give Conrad a 2-point lead at the end of 7 here. 5-3.
And we'll stick with this game coming home. We'll keep you updated on the Margemore-Beth Pepilardo game with Beth leading 5-1 after 5 innings of play.
So Conrad decided to throw through up 2. I always feel that you're conceding 2 by doing that and looking to take the hammer in the extra end when you throw through up 2.
Right. I like to be up 3 before going through, with or without.
You would like a corner guard here. And Mike Singer throwing a good guard. Nice stone to come around. Conrad's going to try and beat him to the punch there. Dangerous shot if you come deep and leave backing for the draw around that they can use.
Right.
Throw a top 8 here. It's not a bad shot. Sweepers are watching it. They don't think he needs it for weight. Needs a lot of curling to get around that guard. Had nice weight. Oh, finish at the end, but certainly open. He's just going to look to curl around. Doesn't care if he shot yet. He wants to get a rock behind that corner guard. If he's heavy, he's got the red one to play off of. They're trying to sweep around the corner guard. Good throw by Mike Singer.
I say mission accomplished.
Yep. It's about right where he wanted it. Up 2, Conrad's getting sucked into playing a lot of rocks in play. Conrad looking to draw another one in on top of his. Gonna bump it just a bit.
Pretty nice result.
Ends up a real good result. No doubles there. He's looking to separate those out a little bit. Like to bump the top red one, move the blue into the back 8. Leave his on top of the red rocks. Not a bad shot.
The Dean's in control of shot rock now. That rock on the top 8.
Conrad's discussing with his team, freeze or guard.
And I like to be the kind of last one on top here.
Right.
If you ever miss that guard, you're in a world of hurt.
Doesn't hurt as much when the last one on top.
Yep.
He could hit it too. Run the blue into the red and leave himself right on top of that. With the guarding. Rock looks like it's weight to those stones. I don't know if the line, no, it's a guard.
Does the job.
Yeah, if you try to run through that port, you're going to lose the blue. You're going to pick it. He's looking for a good angle for one of these shots here. He's going for board weight. Looks like he's trying to come through the hole here. I don't think he wants to pick his blue one out. It's dangerous here.
If you make this run, you'll probably squirt the blue rock out.
I'm going to catch the guard. So at this point, Conrad's committed to guarding this up. All right, Feldman down here discussing with Conrad, taking a look at the park at the angles. Here's Howard's turn to shoot. But they've played a very fast game and plenty of time to discuss the shot. Conrad's looking at a shot to try and lose both blues. Feels if you thin on the top blue, you can squirt that one past the red, and it'll redirect into the red-blue combo.
So they're looking at the thin pick, right? The shooter goes out that way. This goes out.
And red will be sitting two.
And
or
the
three.
other one, and the other one goes, the blue goes over the top.
That's what they're looking for. You just don't want to hit the outside of this rock. You want to catch across the face. Got a chance.
Looks
Beautiful
good.
shot.
That's a great shot.
Beautiful shot, eliminating all the blues. I think Kelly looking to push back one of the red rocks, bounce back off and probably come back on top of shot rock. Let's get the scoring zone opened up a little bit more. Scoring area. Sweep call from Dean. Going to be a little thin on the first one. Bounced too far. Leaves the blue rock wide open right now. And eliminate the rock, rolled away from the center. Didn't need more rocks in play there to freeze to. Another good shot. Dean's got to find somewhere to get some protection for this rock. Either go behind the corner. I think would be his best shot right now is go behind the corner guard.
Yeah, you got a couple of backers there if you're a little bit exposed.
Looking to freeze. It was one of the toughest shots in the book. You got to be right on the nose. Any type of angle. Leaves the double takeout. Sweeping for line, but it looks like he's got plenty of weight to bump it. It has to curl too. Yeah, still an angle to lose it.
Catch it thin, lose them both.
Yeah, if you pick it clean, you end up leaving
Leave the freeze again.
the freeze there. Hit the nose, lose them both. And your top four, they could freeze to that too.
I think either way, Dean's probably going around the corner. Both of these rocks disappear.
Bernard Law with his first shot. Control weight here. Looking to pick the blue. Got them both. Nice shot by Conrad.
Jumped just a bit at the end.
A little worried he was going to catch the guard, but it's a good throw. Looks like Dean's playing a hit on this rock. He wants to roll. Look at the flop behind the corner. If he crosses really hard, he's got some catchers there. He needs to keep this rock in play or the game will be over. Looking for the roll. A little too much nose. Connor's got a wide open shot here for a Sims title. I do believe it would be his first Sims title.
Indeed. Came close a couple years ago, I think, right? He was in the playoffs.
He lost a playoff game. I remember the game well.
Yes.
I was in it. Then he had Howie playing third for him that year, too. He's done very well with Howie playing third for him. Howie's got a chance to win both our third and fourth, well, the two highest levels of our ladders. He's third and playing third for the first place team in the Allen League. And they're holding Conrad's shot here. Looking to get by the guard. It's all over the shot.
Sweepers are off. And that's the ball game. Congratulations to Conrad Law, your 2017 Sims champion.
Come back over to our feature game, and they're playing the sixth end. Marge Moore is sitting one in the 4-foot. It is her last shot to try to score two here. She needs to get a piece of the 4-foot almost. Second shot is just outside the 4-foot. Looks like her only opportunity is going to be a raise of one of her yellow rocks that are on her outturn side of the sheet. Looks like they're settling in on raising the yellow stone on an angle to the 4-foot.
Yes, they deserve to come off as that's a different match.
And Marge with her last shot here, trying to score two, get herself closer to the game. Sweepers are on it, looking to keep it on an angle here. Looks like they got too much nose and too much weight. March still able to secure her 1. And at the end of 6, we've got a 5-2 game. Favor of Beth Papalardo's team. And starting the 7th end here, Marge Moore down 5-2. We're going to turn over the microphone now to MJ Walsh. We've heard her on here before.
Mike's got to go get ready to play.
Got to get ready to curl our 8 o'clock draw, which we'll be doing on the other 5 sheets. This one might be going overtime.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
But we're not going to take them off since it's their championship game.
Right. Well, we appreciate your forbearance, guys.
Enjoy the rest of the game. Hopefully Marge can score some more points, make it closer, make it for an exciting finish.
Good luck in your game.
Thanks.
Okay, so I get to ride solo tonight, folks, which is unusual for me. I'm usually the, gee, wasn't that an interesting thought? Not a strategy person, but we'll see what we can do here. Marge going to try for a steal, obviously. Well, with a little help from blue, she's sitting 1, so she wants to guard up. What you're seeing here is the famous Utica knee slide from lead Monica Spath. Really great way for people with bad backs to keep themselves in the game. Curling up hard and nice, slight overlap. Makes it impossible for blue to run. So Beth will call for the freeze. Amy Cam's a little heavy. Although she did remove the shot rock. Mission accomplished. So Marge calls for Barb to curl around. We're going to welcome Roger back since he's playing on sheet 3 the next game. So he's dressed, ready to go, and back to give us his words of wisdom. Well, she does ruin the raise, but sets up a overlap guard. Marge quickly calls for her second come around.
Something will happen tonight, so because it's where.
Swing seems to be catching people by surprise.
Well, you take a little bit of weight off, and those rocks will swing.
Oh, big time. We just got off sheet 2, and at one end we couldn't take enough ice. Either called for or shot.
So yet another chance for Beth Papalardo's team, now Kalan now, to play a come around.
Now, Nyoka's rocks run a little different since she's a lefty. So that didn't look like a lot of ice, but she's still hanging there.
Well, left-handed out turn should run a little bit straighter than right-handed in turn in the same direction. And that one comes up light as well, so it's going to keep forcing the broom out wider and wider. And actually, Marge Moore now looking maybe to raise. No, she's calling for the come around the
No,
port.
I think she was calling for a tap on the yellow, but and she's got both shots there, and probably with about the same ice. Well, maybe not.
So Marshmore lies 1 with a biter on the top 12. Trying to get a second one in here. And she does not have hammered this end. Update our scoreboard.
And we add another to the pig pile, the growing pig pile. Only this one raises the opposition in. 4 shot.
And so Beth Papalardo is now shot rock. Donna Cleo looking to remove second stone, and this one's tight also.
Still got a piece of
They're
it.
holding it. Took away the promotion on the Yellowstone, but did open up a draw path.
Call is that it's light. Not sure. Running on that blue. Gets the wick and is shot.
He's shot rock. If they'd been a little patient there, they might have got by clean to the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was light and we're sweeping it, perhaps maybe a little overswept.
Well, you sweep in the belly, you're going to hold it out.
Did get shot rock though, so.
And Beth's looking at running the blue into it. Nope, she apparently has changed the call. Not sure what we're doing here.
Looks like a draw round.
Sure does.
And it looks like it may have spun on for shot. So 2 misses resulting in teams getting shot rock. This time Beth Papalardo's team lies shot. Looks like Donna Caleo's attempt to come around just spun into the 8-foot.
Now, are we taking any more ice this time? Of course, they have moved some of the rocks. The blue is no longer there. That got wicked over. And a bit heavy. Called for the wick at the end, but. All right, well, I'm going to take a short break now. I'm going to go sit with my team at the table. I just finished a game for fun, keep the women company.
And we'll take you home here the last 2 ends.
Just fighting the 8-foot. Just touching light. All you need here. Got the hammer shot right now, the yellow? No, I didn't blue shot.
Beth Papalardo's first here. 7th end. Her team has the hammer this end. A bit wide, but it didn't do any damage, and it looks like blue is still shot. Marge Moore has probably nothing better than the outturn come around. Trying to get buried top 4 if you can. If there's not enough curl, maybe back 4. Need to get shot here. As Beth Papalardo's team lies 1 with the chance to score a deuce. This one will raise the second stone into shot position. And now Marge Moore lies 1, but if you can get to this blue stone on the left, there's a little short angle raise for 3. So there's an angle raise for 3 here if you can get around to hit enough of the blue stone. Question is, can you see enough of that blue stone? You need to throw a little bit of weight here. Have to move shot rock. Good 6-7 feet. Last rock, 7th in, Beth Papalardo. And that'll be, looks like 3. No, only 2. The raised rock rolled a little bit too far, but that'll be a deuce for Beth Papalardo. And she'll take a 7-2 lead after 7. Up 5, Beth will be throwing through this end. And Marge Moore will need a couple corner guards and some misses to set up a big end. Bethel needs to remove 4 rocks from play to salt this one away. Second corner guard goes up. Nicely thrown by Monica Spath. And now the peeling commences. Now Kala being asked to remove one of the corners. Didn't quite have enough energy to remove the guard and actually raised it into the back 12. So Marge Moore lies 1. She needs every miss she can get to score 5 this end. Come around attempt goes a little deep. Now Kalal now being asked to come down to shot stone. And this one comes up light as well. So there's still life for the Moore rink with 2 rocks in and lots of guards in play. Marge just needs to keep tossing rocks in the rings. There's plenty of things to hide behind now. After 2 straight misses by Beth Papalardo's team. And Beth will catch a little bit of a break as that draw goes through. So 1 rock down. Now Donna Clay will be asked to remove another rock. Right up the center line. And nicely done by Donna Caleo, and an assist from the sweepers. 2 rocks removed. 1 out of play. Unlikely that guard will be raised into the rings. So 2 more, or 1 more rock for best team should be enough to salt away the game. And this takeout attempt is going to wreck on a blue guard. And barring raising any yellow guards in, that should be the game.
Definitely there.
Beth will go after the remaining shot stone just to make sure. Well, the only thing Beth doesn't want to do is hit any of the yellow rocks and put them in the rings. Last shot for Beth Pappalardo. Again, the only thing she doesn't want to do is touch any of the yellow guards. They're out of play. They can't be scored and keep a shooter. Well, if Beth hogs this rock, I don't see how she can lose the game. So congratulations to Beth Pappalardo for winning the inaugural Mickey Haase trophy. Make the final score 7-4. And congratulations to her team. Beth Pappalardo, Donna Caleo, Naoki Law, and Amy Berger. Hope you enjoyed the webcast. So long for now. For the Utica Curling Club, I'm Roger Ouellette.
Cool, heavy,